Alright, yo, what's going on, everybody? We're back with another Genshin Impact video. We're going to be checking out the character teaser trailers today. This is probably going to be part 1 of 2, maybe 3 depending on how long this goes. I might make 3 parts, but most likely it'll be 2. I got like 50 here today, so not as many, obviously, as the normal trailers, because only the 5 stars get the character teaser trailers, unlike the normal trailers, which were for both the 4 and 5 stars. And I'm excited to learn more about the actual characters. I'm not gonna rank this, obviously, because it would be weird to like rank it, because I don't know what I'm even gonna rank, because just you guys informed me that it's gonna show us more of the character's personality, you know, lore or whatever. So I'm excited to learn about that, and it wouldn't make sense to rank it. Also, I wanted to get your input on maybe checking out Genshin concerts, as you guys wanted me to do so. That and then like the battle themes. So let me know what you think of that, and yeah, I might check it out. That might be what comes after the teaser trailers. But yeah, man, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed my reaction. Let's go. Also, for these ones, I got all of them from the Genshin wiki for like the teaser trailers, so let me know if there's any missing. I'll leave a link for like the wiki page, and you guys can just let me know. I know there's like some that are like 8 seconds long, but y'all told me not to worry about that, because I don't know, those are just shorts, and I don't know, it wouldn't really fit this type of format. But anyways, let's start with the first one. New character announcement. I forgot how to pronounce this. Fischl, can't lose just yet. I think that's how you say it. Okay, 3 2 1 go. This is for obviously the girl, the vampire girl type shit. I don't. Garden. I prefer if all these were in English, but we'll see. Hasrak. Yeah, if y'all think I'm pronouncing that, good luck. So she took out a dragon, right? That's part of her lore, but Baba. Okay. Okay, I already know what type of character she is. She's like a Chunibyo. You know, Chunibyo is like, you know, obviously we see that trope a lot in anime. You know, where kids, or you know, it's like 8th grade syndrome, 8th grade character syndrome, main character syndrome, or something like that. It's like something like that. But yeah, Chunibyo, you see a lot in anime. She have like the iPad? Hold on, yeah, she has like the iPad. She has like the whole fit going on with like the eye patch and like the fit. You know, but she's obviously clearly strong, because she took. Oh, actually, that might be like a figment of her imagination, but I think she actually did take that out, because she's still a 5 star. So that might be where she gets her power from, you know, acting like, you know, like a character from like a game or something, which she obviously is. But yeah, like her dad, just like, yeah. Anyways, Amy, yeah, come down for dinner. I don't know what you're smoking. And then this this girl right here. Yeah, she definitely seems like a Chunibyo character. I actually couldn't grasp it. It's actually fun, because when you see the teaser trailers, right, you don't really get to see as much. I mean, you do get to see their personality, but it's more to showcase like how badass they are, usually. Like how badass they are. Sometimes you might have like, you know, a funny moment or two, but I think the teaser trailer is gonna focus more on just their personality rather than, you know, them battling, which I actually like. So yeah, let's move on. All right, the next one is Fleeing Sunlight in the Night. Flea, isn't her name like Flea or something? It's like Flea, I think. Character tales. These used to be called, I searched it up, these used to be called character tales, but I think they changed the name, much like how they used to call them character demos, and then they switched to teaser trailers. And I think also you guys told me the girl, I think it was in her trailer, right? Klee, if I'm not mistaken, the little white a girl with white hair and stuff. I think it was the girl in her trailer, the blonde girl. I forgot where her name was. Y'all told me she was like a 4 or 5 star, right? But she didn't get a trailer like much like a lot of the other characters. But you guys also told me that characters, it takes time. You might like see them in like the lore, or you might see them in the story or whatever. But it could take like up to years in which you actually see the character become playable, which I actually had no idea about. Like y'all told me that was the case for the one of the newest characters. I forgot what is his name. Durin, I think. Durin. Like he was in like the game for like people have been waiting for like 4 or 5 years for him to actually come in the game, which is crazy. And I can only imagine like if I like had played Genshin probably even for like a year or two before actually seeing his trailer, and I knew about like that lore and the anticipation that people had, then that trailer might have hit harder. But since I didn't, it didn't hit as hard, but it was still a good trailer. So yeah, let's move on to this next one. Fleeing sunlight in the night. Go. Hopefully some of
Hey,
these are in
traveler,
English.
I'll let
Okay.
you in on a little secret. Did you know there are monsters that come out at night in Mondstadt? Shh, be quiet. I'll tell you everything, but you can't tell nobody. After everyone is tucked up cozy in
Amber.
their beds for the night, monsters
Lisa.
pretending to be the Knights of Favonius come out to trick people.
That's the girl,
You
yeah.
hear their footsteps from inside the confinement room. And so, boom! I blasted the door open to defend Mondstadt from the monsters. But the Master Gene who grabbed me and dragged me away was really scary.
Oh yeah, y'all told me Jean, the character that was in the Durin trailer. She's been a character for like since the start, and she's like part of the lore or whatever. But we don't. I don't think she's actually like a playable character, maybe, but she could be. I'm not sure. It was something along those lines, but yeah, y'all told me that she was here from the start. So yeah. All right, 45, go.
Like the real Master Gene, not like some monster. So strange. Anywho, you mustn't tell a soul.
Wait, what did she just say?
Really
43.
Scary like the real Master Gene, not like some monster. So strange. Anywho, you mustn't tell a soul. Kaya's the one who told me the secret about the monsters. He didn't tell nobody else but me.
Oh, Kaya, coaxing Klee into escaping from solitary confinement, it seems.
Perhaps
That's
you've
the
made
girl.
child studies a little too imaginative lately.
All right, this next one, Childe. I still don't know how to pronounce it. I'm pretty sure it's Childe, right? Childe, not child. Childe, Sigil of Permission. Go.
Sir, need you personally see to such a routine matter?
Relax. I have other matters to attend to as
Who
well.
the hell is that? Motherfucker sound like anonymous.
Excellent. Even if one day we can't continue business here, we can make it far away with this.
But Master, what about the dead?
Is that Jean or
Oh,
the
yes,
blonde-haired girl?
I'm here to collect that.
Who's there?
Oh no, those are just some randoms.
Protect the Master!
No matter what it is you owe, you can't run from your debt. Is that
Bro, the
not
debt
law of
collector?
the God of contracts in Liyue?
Fatui? You can't just barge into a private residence? Guards, show him how we treat unwelcome guests at Yanshang Tea House.
Not much for adversaries. Well, I could always use a bit of exercise.
I never would have thought that an ordinary person had a sigil of permission in their possession. It's been years since anyone has
Sigil
seen
of
one like
Permission.
Your job is debt collection, yet you failed to check what treasures he possessed that you might collect?
this. Apologies, a dereliction of my duty.
Enough. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Bro's pretty cool. So is that his bro's job? Is he just like a jack of all trades, or is he focusing on debt collecting? Yeah, I don't really have much else to say aside from that. Sigil of Permission. Yeah. They talked about the God of Contracts in Liyue. So is he not from Liyue? I forgot. Alright, this next one. I think this one's gonna be good. Zhongli, an additional expense. Go. Zhongli, one of the goats.
This is me, fairy lady at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. No one of importance. This gentleman beside me is our most knowledgeable consultant, Mr. Zhongli.
This Noctilucous jade is small, but a beautiful shade of translucent blue. It would be a shame not to buy it.
Yes, sir.
Pasting a windwheel aster to wet glaze before it is fired in the kiln? Fascinating. The flower...
Bro, it sounded like he was spitting bars. Y'all heard that?
A windwheel aster not to buy it.
Yes, sir.
21.
Pasting a windwheel aster to wet glaze before it is fired in the kiln? Fascinating. The flower turns to ash, but its shape is forever retained. Such genius. It would be a pity to not purchase this.
Bro loves his flowers.
Core lapis is itself hard to get.
Everyone loves flowers.
It must have taken true skill indeed to unearth two pieces so alike. We should buy them.
Yes, sir. A fine Noctilucous jade, artisan porcelain, and a pair of core lapis.
But is he...
And a windwheel aster as a gift for the fairy lady. Yes.
He's a
even got me
consultant
gift.
for like
Mr.
funeral plan,
Zhongli
like
truly
funerals.
is an amazing person.
When Shang
Nah, he's
is
probably like
cooking, it would be
just
far
consultant,
more
like,
appealing
in
to go to
general.
Wanmin restaurant as opposed to Sinue kiosk or Lioli pavilion.
Zhongling, that was the cook, I think. Zhongling. 1 of 3 go.
Appealing to go to Wanmin restaurant as opposed to Sinue kiosk or Lioli pavilion.
I'm fine with anything so long as it's good. But do they only have chopsticks?
You will need to be adept with chopsticks if you are to truly appreciate Liyue's gastronomy.
Mr.
Yeah,
Zhongli,
bro is not from Liyue because he's not using chopsticks.
we have Springvale boar on the menu today. Would you like to try it instead of
That's
the salt and
Jiangling.
pepper tofu?
We'll have both.
Zhongling.
In accordance with Snezhnayan customs, we gave Xiangling
That's
a tip
Russia.
for her amazing new dish. Mr.
Sneznaya-
Zhongli values family
Sneznaya.
ties of Amora and is
Sneznaya.
generous in word and deed. Well, the Wangsheng
Hold on, what do you say? Values friendly ties.
of Amora and is generous in word and deed. Well, the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor often foots the cost of his generosity. But thankfully, the Northland Bank is bearing this particular bill.
He said he cost us some bread, but it's fine. He's the goat.
Come in. Excluding this pair of hairpins, everything else is for sale.
They're not for
Just for
sale. Why
sale.
not?
These are heirlooms pawned by a poor fellow to scrounge together money for his wife's medication. I must hang on to them for him until the redemption period expires.
Oh,
I paid off the shopkeeper and took this pair of hairpins, seeking to return them to their owner with some living expenses on the side. Please help me to conceal these expenses in our accounts, would you? I will be sure to buy you lunch. Honestly, once you
That
become
girl.
entangled with Mr. Zhongli, there's no getting away from him at all.
So I wonder if this girl that's talking, that's been like the main character kind of this character trailer, like this teaser, I wonder if she is a playable character too. I don't know. Maybe. I only really ever hear about 4 stars and 5 stars. This might be a dumb question, right? But I'm assuming there are other lower star characters. Like are there 3-star characters? Is that a thing? 2-star, 1-star? Maybe. I don't know though, because all the characters that when I played, the very little that I did, they were all like characters that I've kind of seen in like the trailers, you know, like not as a main character, but like a background, like Lisa, Amber, you know, and Kaya. Well, Kaya's a 5-star, but I wonder if there are other. That might be a dumb question, but I don't think it is, cause yeah. But yeah, that was a good one. All right, this next one is Albedo, Still Life and Creation. Again, let me know if I'm missing any. Go.
Alchemy is a mysterious art that revolves around all living things, and the study of life, in particular, requires painting.
Yes, you certainly make wonderful paintings of anything.
I remember
that
this guy
piques
had a
your
cool
interest, Mr.
trailer.
Albedo.
He was using like ice,
Arise,
and he's a painter.
lifeless dust of the universe and that within. Thou art reborn. Do you understand now, Sucrose?
Simply amazing, Mr. Albedo.
Next, I will paint the common V-shape. I find the carapace to be its
That
most
girl also had a
enjoyable
trailer, right?
feature. The intricate patterns, and even its sheen. But the rest of the V-shape is quite ordinary, and requires but a few quick brushstrokes.
This is cool. I'm learning about the characters, like their hobbies and stuff.
Arise, lifeless dust.
Excuse me, Mr. Albedo, but I fear creating such creatures may sit outside the sphere of acceptability within our roles as alchemists.
Alchemist.
Is that so?
Just like always, overly passionate about what piques your interest, yet completely indifferent towards anything otherwise. Your swing in interest this time didn't even leave you long enough to finish your painting.
What the hell is that? Is that his painting? That's his painting come to life. Why is bro walking like that? Bro's walking crazy. That's like a new Pokemon design. Alright, this next one is Ganyu, a night in Liyue Harbor. Go.
The night scenes of Liyue. The
hell?
lantern light of centuries. Only I know
Okay.
that this rising star has come far in the millennium past. Only I remember the hours at which dew forms on the glazed lilies and disappears again. 106,327 heartbeats. The time that has passed since I last knew rest. Packing up the stalls.
Wait, did she just measure time in heartbeats? In her own heartbeats? What the hell? 27 ago.
Passed since I last knew rest. Packing up the stalls. Closing up the pavilions. One can almost hear the street lights going out. It is as it is night after night, ever so distant from me. The night of Liyue. Over. Now that you know the secrets of the night, would you accompany me to work overtime?
Hell no.
No way!
True. W. I like how that was. It was very calm and very serious, and then comedy. I like that one though. I like that. That was actually one of my favorites. I like the environment. I like the music that was playing in the background. I liked it. It was smooth, chill, nice. All right, this next one, Tao Scared Yet? Go. These are going by way faster though.
Give you a fright?
I really liked her trailer. I remember.
Comes to Wuhong Hill in the middle
And she was one of the
night.
early ones.
This place isn't as safe as you'd believe.
Wulong Hill.
Come with me. I'm Hu Tao, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Director. Let me.
Okay, 26. These guys are all working at the funeral. Well, no, him. I mean, her. Zhongli. I didn't realize how many people worked at the funeral parlor. Okay, interesting. 21 to go.
Come with me. I'm Hu Tao, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Director. Let me help
So
you
she's a
cross
director,
over.
man. Help you
Yeah,
cross over.
Help you cross over the hill, not cross into the afterlife. Huh? And why are the butterflies our guides? Well, because they want to be Sealies when they grow up.
She's a bit
But
tapped.
that walking encyclopedia Zhongli would no doubt have a completely different explanation. Okay, you should be safe from here. Next time, don't go running around in dangerous places. Of course, if you really insist on adventuring, then be my guest. Adventurers are our VIP clients after all. We even have coupons for you.
Wait, did she buy clients?
Do you have a travel buddy? We're having a sale. Second client, half price.
Okay, she's about to beg, but I get it. But when she was saying client, was she referring to the fact that a lot of adventurers die? Clients? That's crazy. Or they have friends that die? That's fucked up. Or this next one, Venti, the Four Winds. English voiceover. I don't know why they have to say that, considering they've been mostly in English, but yeah, go.
1 millennium ago, when the aristocracy fell
Oh,
at last
lore?
from grace, the defender of the South banished tyranny from the city gates.
Okay, and I recognize this music. This music is... It might be the main menu music, or it's the music that you play when you actually wander around. I know. It's very iconic. 6, go.
1 millennium ago, when the aristocracy fell at last from grace, the defender of the South banished tyranny from the city gates, while the West spread her wings and took her rightful place. The wanderer in the North settled with the Wolven race.
Oh, that's bars.
As the 4 winds blew, to all corners they flew, but
Ooh.
much was to be done to build Mondstadt anew.
Bro, I didn't know he was a barman like that. I didn't know this guy was spitting bars. Bro's cooking, bro. He might be a poet too, but I think he's a barman. 23, go.
Wolven race. As the 4 winds blew, to all
There was another
corners
character that was
they
writing
flew,
haikus
but much
too.
was to be done to build Mondstadt anew. The animal god called on them, each one in turn. First their leader, the West Wind, though he found himself spurned. The Lion Fang Knight was less than impressed. I've no time.
Okay, I know this dude. He seems like he's like one of the older characters. He seems like he's been around for a minute. Like he seems like he might be one of the gods, or like the wind. I don't know. But he seems like he's been around the block for a while. Okay, 41 and go.
Found himself spurned. The Lion Fang Knight was less than impressed. I've no time to join you and sing, dance, and jest, for you see to these 3 while I handle the rest.
Awesome.
Next did he track down that
That's
leader
sick.
of wolves. Asked him to tame his most unbridled of souls.
So this guy's clearly one of the
The
gods,
wolf
like
leader
the
growled
West
he would not
Winds.
be contained. Do
But
not
he's either
let
he's either the West Wind or the lion.
lecture me, Bard, you who are the least restrained. So the animal god implored the friend he'd known first to blow the ice from the face of the earth, that verdance and freedom could once more be birthed. But the dragon had known his bard god friend too long.
Bard god.
He would
He's a
not share
bard.
the work, but dictate it through song.
Do some real work, Barbados.
Barbados. That's another name that we saw. Wait, wasn't that another character? Is that referring to Venti? I swear there was another character named Barbados because I remember saying that name in a teaser trailer, bro. That's interesting. Okay, Barbados. That might be a different dude that we eventually see, but this guy's clearly what was he, like the lion?
I've no time to join spurned. The Lion Fang Knight was less than impressed. The West Wind, though
He's either the West Wind, right? I don't know who was saying that part. The lion was saying the other part. The Lion Fang Knight. Yeah, Lion Fang Knight was talking to him like, "Yo, can you do this shit for me?" Or that was like the friend. I don't know if they're the same person, but he's clearly one of them. All right, this next one is Eula. Midnight Encounter at the Tavern. Go.
Thanks for sharing the table with me. To think all the other patrons are actually avoiding me. I'll remember this.
Why are they avoiding the baddie?
They cared that much about my lineage? Even if I were out for vengeance, they'd have to wait their turn.
Their vengeance? Was her clan massacred?
The Gunhilder clan.
Y'all thinking the same thing that I just thought? The Gooning clan? Goonhilder, okay. 29.
The Gunhilder clan. The Roggenvinder clan. And the Lawrence clan are the 3 most prominent families in Mondstadt's history.
Okay.
Among them, the Lawrence clan became blinded by their desires, plunging Mondstadt into a dark era under the aristocracy's oppression. In time, Lady Vanessa overthrew the aristocracy and established the Knights of Favonius, while the Lawrence clan quickly fell into obscurity. Over the next 1,000 years, their flame of vengeance continued to flicker and burn, but never again did it ignite into a blaze. Perhaps the finishing blow to the Lawrence clan was she who is known as the Spindrift Knight, most gifted descendant of the Lawrence clan, Eula, joining the Knights of Favonius.
Okay.
Although the
Her.
word vengeance is always upon her lips, she has proved time and again that she is a kind-hearted and honorable ally.
Okay, but no offense though. From what I'm gathering in this trailer, it seems like her clan was evil and they just overthrew everybody else and just it seemed like they were doing damage, bro. Like they were causing chaos. Became blinded by their desires. Yeah. Plunging Mondstadt into a dark age. Yeah, bro. What do you mean vengeance, bro? I thought you guys had some reason, bro. Your clan was evil. They had what was coming to them, but Eula still got aura. But you can't really call that whatever.
She who is known as the Spindrift Knight, most gifted descendant of the Lawrence clan, Eula, joining the Knights of Favonius.
Knights of
Vengeance is always upon her lips. She has proved time and again that she is a kind-hearted and honorable
better be.
ally.
Hey, when a noble woman is speaking, you are to lower your drink.
So I wonder
and
who
look
are
her
the members
directly
of
in
the other
eyes.
clans.
You really ought to learn some proper etiquette.
My fault.
I bet it's that Gunhilder girl talking about me behind my back again. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Okay, buddy. You can tell you have none of that. And well, you're definitely strong, but I don't know if you want to take vengeance. I wonder if we're going to see. Well, we definitely have to see members of the other clans, right? The Gunhilder and other clan. All right, this is number 10. Kaedehara Kazuha, Moonlit Breeze. Go.
The sound of waves upon the shore and the rustle of leaves in a bamboo forest, they are not so dissimilar.
Kazuha, I hope you don't think I risked taking you in just to listen to your musings.
What was that?
I'm aware.
This is the dude that was writing haikus. 26.
But we ought not waste the moonlight.
Who was that?
Not before a big battle.
They look clean.
Though some sake would make this better still.
A big battle, you say?
Yes. The scent on the wind is the same as on that night.
So I'm guessing he's Japanese. He just mentioned sake. This guy's trailer was cold, though. I remember that.
Just a
Yeah, I
breath
remember
away
that.
Until I reached the port. Seems I couldn't evade you after all.
Vision Hunt decree. Hand over your vision.
Vision.
If only you could.
Vision. Oh yeah. You guys talked to me about that. Vision is like the element that everyone has. Everyone has it, right? No matter who you are in this world, you all like have like at least like one element. It's kind of like, you know, general, like everyone has like their own types and stuff like that in other worlds or whatever. Their elements, their affinities. So that's basically what that is in this, I believe. Vision. So wait, y'all can take their vision hunt? Oh, so it's like, it's kind of like your actual vision. Like you can take away your vision, but I don't know if that's literally referring to your eyes. Probably not, right? It might be referring to something else. But they can take it away. So can like someone take away your, assuming that what I remember was right about the elements, they can take away your vision and your elements, your powers like that? That's actually crazy if they can. 59, go.
Reach the port. Seems I couldn't evade you after all.
They're after him because he's very, you know,
Hand over your vision.
they're hot. He's obviously one of the strongest.
You could make one exception. Things could have been easier for you.
Ooh.
A maple leaf?
You just disintegrated them.
I say we lower the sails, Beidou.
Beidou.
The storm is coming.
All right, cool. All right, this next one is Kamisato Ayaka, the Homeward Heron. Go.
The Yashiro
She's the
Commission's duty is to assist shrine maidens with sacred matters.
she's like the heir to the sword style, right?
Because of my upbringing, ever since I was a child, I've been studying etiquette, painting and calligraphy, tea ceremony,
On the Ayano
and the
Koji.
art of the sword.
You know what this reminds me of? I know it's just it's because like the art style and because of, you know, the like, you know, just the aesthetic, but like her character, it reminds me of a character like if she could like be a character like Katanagatari. Y'all know the anime. She reminds me like she could be like one of the swords women in that, because the art, the style, I don't know, it just feels very Katanagatari-esque, you know. 25, go.
Tea ceremony.
Even like these like traditional Japanese
And the art of the sword.
paintings.
It's the Shirazaki Himekimi!
Meeting a foreign envoy, Miss Kamisato? Always working hard, I see.
Kamisato.
You as well. What is this?
Ah, why these are for the coming festival. Preparations are already in full swing.
I see. It's good to be home. I can finally put all my etiquette aside for a moment. Oh, a pair of masks. When did you purchase these? But as eldest daughter of the clan.
So I'm assuming when they like say like these things, like when they're talking to somebody, unless we actually see another character, I'm assuming they're talking to the main character. Like maybe like this interaction actually happens in the game when you like meet the character, if there are a character in the game, right? Like aside from you using them, they are still characters in the game, so you probably still interact with them, right? Even if you don't have the character. I mean, I assume that's how it is. And I assume, yeah, like when they're talking to you, like this is like what kind of like along the lines of like what they might say when you actually talk to them in the game. Maybe not, but maybe. 119, go.
But as eldest daughter of the clan. Huh? Festivals? Well, oh, of course I've been to a festival. All right. If we go, then we mustn't let our identities be known to anyone, okay?
Okay. All right, this next one is Yoimiya, the Queen of Summer on Narukami Island. Go.
The best thing about summer on Narukami Island? Huh. What makes you ask that? Oh, Toma put you up to this. That's a tough one. Why don't you see what everyone else thinks?
The best thing about summer on Narukami?
Ooh,
Narukami looks lit, as I saw through the trailer. Looks lit. The fireworks festival.
So, did you find the answer yet?
It isn't a thing at all.
Right, summer just wouldn't be the same without her.
Oh, they're saying she's the best?
Who else could it be?
That's wholesome.
That's right. The best thing about summer on Narukami Island. Huh? What was it?
It was either her or the fireworks. And I think it might be the water. All right, this next one is the Raiden Shogun Nightmare. This is going to be interesting because we saw like how badass she was, but I wonder what type of character she actually is. I think she still might be like a serious like lady, you know, fierce type of thing. So, let's go. Oh, they're chilling. Nothingness. Ooh, stillness. Oh, eternity. Hold on, let me go back. This might be spoilery for me to stop, but I think she's fighting every one of them. Or there's something tragic with everything and she lost all of her friends. That's pretty sad. I'm doing frame by frame type shit. Sorry about this. Just okay, we didn't really see, I mean, nothingness. But those two are gone. Oh, and then I paused right at the right moment, so she might be fighting the girl with the horns. She's like an Oni. Yeah, I think she's fighting her on. She's on the right. She's on the left. Stillness. Sorry. Wait, hold on. What the hell? All right. First time I use a computer. All right. In my life. What the hell is that? Is that like a panda cat? What is that? Like foxes and stuff. Okay, so she might have fought all three of them, or lost all three of them, or they're just not here. It's raining. It's sad. Is that herself? It could also be her mother. Which I think we saw that in her teaser, in her actual trailer. I think that was herself. She might have like needed to like harden herself. Yo, that's epic. That might...
Paimon! What is this place?
That's our MC. That's our MC. And I think I might be wrong, but based off what I just heard, I think our main character is actually voiced by Alex Lee. I think that's Alex Lee's voice. Voiced like Thorfinn. He voiced Zenitsu. Voiced literally so many main characters, Jinwoo and Solo Leveling. He's been doing crazy work. I think that's my favorite one so far, though. I'm not ranking them, but I think this one is my favorite. All right, this next one is Sangonomiya Kokomi, The Ocean's Will. Go.
Hey, have you heard? She's the new divine priestess.
Whoa, but she's so young. Do you think she can really handle it?
Remember, Kokomi, as the divine priestess, the whole of Watatsumi Island will be entrusted to you.
Damn, that's a lot of work.
Though you may not be suited for such a role, from today onward, you must strive to meet the hopes of the people.
You're right. Governing is not my forte. My true skills lie in
The ocean.
the art of war, focused
Never
on
mind.
the single purpose of victory. Our aim is to hit the enemy hard while minimizing casualties.
The tactician?
In this battle, Gobi's and Gogeja platoons will be decoys. If successful, we will besiege them. Otherwise, Swordfish platoon will flank the enemy and burn their provisions. Qualified to lead Watatsumi Island? No, I'm far from it.
But it's
War
been
is
entrusted to you.
chaos, and yet I see the method to the madness.
Ooh, I like
The
that.
people are unfathomable. How can I know what their hearts desire?
The twinkle.
Please visit Sangonomiya Shrine sometime. I wish to talk.
Cool. She's a tactician. Alright, this next one is Arataki Itto. That's how the show should go. Go.
Thus the Shogun had deemed the Oni dangerous and dispatched its samurai to subdue them. After a fierce battle, the samurai defeated the violent Oni and, wait, is this the right script?
They plays the Oni and the villain in the plays. I remember seeing a lot of personality from him.
Humans and Oni overcame their differences.
Bro, that writing was ass.
Happily ever after. Oh, what a circus.
Now that's what I call a good show.
Bro said, anyways, we became friends.
The Arataki gang rules.
These guys are goofballs. I like it. Is that us?
My lord, look backstage. Yes, most entertaining. Pity that the Tenryu Commission has arrived.
Arrest them!
Uh-oh.
Damn, bro got arrested. Free my boy. Free my boy Arataki, bro. That's my guy. Alright, this next one is Shenhe. Lonesome Dream. Go.
Another nightmare. One has told you before. Be not complacent. The ropes are to be worn even while you sleep.
Yes.
That's Tsunade.
Master.
I thought that was Tsunade's voice.
Rest, child.
The peacock.
No need to train today.
What is that? The red string of fate? Oh, but you got that design everywhere. Is that like a... How is she alone?
You are a cursed child and shall
Cursed?
never have contact with anyone else.
First. Why did bro look at the camera like that?
Traveler, we offered so many tasty dishes. We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention, right? If she still doesn't want to meet us, then, maybe we can take all the food back.
Okay, I like her. Shenhe. But why did bro make the light skin face as he walking by? Said, huh, you see me? Since that he was a... Alright. Alright, that was good. Alright, this next one is Miko, Kitsune's affections. Go.
Why do I feel like the standard of writing is going down by the day? Are my editors even doing their jobs? Huh? Ooh, this one's interesting. I won't be bored out of my mind tonight after all.
Light novels and sake.
What do you think, Lady Guji? Erika's got some cooking skills, huh?
The fried tofu is cooked to perfection, tender and juicy. The kushikatsu are freshly made, and the taste is quite to my liking. I'll take a few boxes worth to go, please.
Lady Guji is this world's best editor, if you ask me.
She's a crafty fox who's always playing mind games.
Truth be
Wait.
told, Miko is an outstanding shrine maiden.
Hey, she's that fox lady I ate ramen with that time.
She's the scary lady who forces me to go to work.
A few hundred years on, and the little girl that always wanted shoulder rides is all grown up.
The human realm. Okay, one question though. I remember the last time I theorized whether or not she was like reincarnated or something, because she was talking about like light novels, which I don't think is a thing in this world, unless it is, unless she brought it there. Kind of like, you know, Eminence and Shadow, that one episode where they brought like light novel and stuff, copyrighted that shit. But yeah, unless, yeah, but what I was gonna say is, they got these they look like fox like statues, like that's like their, that might be like their, you know, like their logo, like their vigil. But vigil or sigil, something like that. But kind of like the lions and the wolf. But what I was gonna comment on was these beads that might just be like you know, normal like rosary beads for, you know, like praying or whatever, but it could also be because the design, like the red and white, was also on old girls Shenhe's. I saw it on her feed. That's what I was commenting on. So I wonder if there's a connection there. Maybe not. I don't know if there is. I might be reaching with that, but like the string, it just reminded me of like that, with like the string in the last one, and this might be a reach, but yeah, I just noticed that. All right, this next one is Kamisato Ayato, Lanterns in the Night. I never noticed this. In the last one, was his name Kamisato Ayato in the last one too, bro? I mean, obviously it was, but I remember this guy. Based off of the thumbnail, I saw his face, but I never realized his name was Kamisato. So is he old boy's like brother or something? I remember this guy being a badass. Is he like the Ayaka's brother? Ayato, Ayaka might be her dad. You know, he looks like he could be her dad. Anyways, Lanterns in the Night, go.
The Kamisato clan is just one of countless families in Inazuma.
Inazuma, Japan.
Hence, there is nothing exceptional about my work. I do
so he's like
to ensure peace and stability for my family.
So he's like he's not like one of the higher ups, but he's like a noble family, right? 13, go.
I do what must be done to ensure peace and stability for my family.
It looks like he could be her dad.
At home, I am the clan head, or brother. In public,
brother.
But ultimately, I am just a normal person.
Okay, he's her brother. He's her brother. That confirms it. That confirms it.
I don't return home for days at a time.
This guy was clean though.
Once the present problems are resolved, there are still future dangers to prevent.
That's a Shogun, right? I remember seeing that in the trailer. He was going to like the Shogun's castle.
I do what I do, so that everyone has a home to go back to. Most inconvenient. Time to find shelter.
Huh? Hello, my lord.
Oh, and he works for her too.
Surprised to run into you here, Ayato.
One
Ayato?
second. I'll go start some tea. Tamaru, come on, boy. Down you go. Hey, come on. You need to let me stand up.
Remember, he was like teaching her swordsmanship.
My goodness.
Yo.
You're in high spirits.
Yo, see, like the it might just be like a design thing, you know, with like the knot like this. I don't know though, because like I've seen it a lot. I've seen it on the girl. It might just be a thing, you know, just the clothing. It might really just be that, but like the knot. What is their yeah, this fit is clean though. 119,
Let me
go.
stand up.
My goodness, you're in high spirits. Thought you'd have a party without me.
No, actually, we came here to make some plans for your birthday.
My lady.
You spilled the beans.
So that's it. The chance to work and to live life.
This guy is chill. I like this.
These, people will draw their blade.
Facts. I like this dude. I like this dude a lot. This next one is Yelan, Inevitable Justice. Go.
Please, have mercy. We've told you everything we know.
Scram.
Oh, I remember
it's
this
not
baddie.
You I'm interested in.
By now she'll be preoccupied with the treasure hoarders. There's a lot to untangle with that group. They should keep her off our trail for a good week or two.
With both the chasm and the hoarders to deal with, there's no way she can keep tabs on us too. We'll have ample time to withdraw before she gets back.
Huh? Who's there?
Where am I? How did I?
Sorry. I know this isn't the farewell party you were hoping for.
You? What are you doing here?
My intelligence network doesn't stop operating just because I leave the city. I know all about the little games you've been playing. I'm afraid the fact that I'm back means my patience has run out. And your luck along with it.
I like her. She's clean. Alright, this next one is Tihanari. When all is said. Go.
Dear Master, I trust this letter finds you well. Thank you for your kind offer of an academic
This guy's a
post,
geologist.
but
The one that was in the
I'm afraid I must
forest.
decline. I have taken up residence in the Avidya forest, where I work as a forest watcher. Not an illustrious position, but my proximity to the rainforest ecosystem allows me to research it in great detail. Something is ailing the forest. I'm sure of it. And just as a doctor won't abandon their patients, I will not abandon the forest.
This music is beautiful.
You promised me status and reputation, yet I do not care for these. Though if you are amenable,
This music.
please consider sending some researchers to help investigate this strange phenomenon in the forest.
Got his own greenhouse.
Sincerely, your student, Tainari.
Oh my god, I said his name so wrong. Tainari. He never said his name before. Tainari. Tainari, okay. That's how you say it. I said Tihanari. Crazy. Tainari. To be fair, that was a pretty difficult name to pronounce. Alright, this next one is Sino, a just punishment. Go. This is the dude, the Egyptian dude, the one that was in the pyramids or whatever, you know, protecting.
You ensure my personal
protecting.
safety, and I will share the research materials with you.
All this fuss just over some risky research. What are you so scared of?
Listen, you don't understand.
You don't understand.
The academia makes no compromises. To ensure that knowledge is used correctly, they have dedicated officers to keep tabs on
It's
all
the dude that loves
scholars.
TCG.
They call them Matra.
What do they call him?
Keep tabs on all the scholars.
Dedicated officers. Okay, Matra.
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 And their leader, the General Mahamatra, is the most fearsome among them.
Mahamatra.
Once he has you in his sights, he won't stop until he's hunted you down.
So this guy's a leader,
Cut it out.
right?
You're giving me the creeps with your ghost stories.
Found you.
No, Jew.
A kid? Oh no! That's him!
Damn, he just pulled up and they're dead already.
When your thugs have no idea how much I've sacrificed!
They protect like the knowledge.
It's a long walk back. If you have any final words, save them for Judgment Day.
Damn. So they're very, very, you know, protective of their like knowledge, and they can't let that be taken out outside. You know, these guys are trying to leave with like their studies or their experiments, their knowledge that they gained, but they can't leave or else. Well, they're very selective of who can know what. I'm assuming, right? All right, we got about 5 more left for this part. Nilo, Dancing Grace. Go.
To me, Zubair Theater is a home away from home.
Zubair, yeah.
Cheers! How are the props? I did some fixes and touch-ups.
Oh, they were great. Thank you so much, Miss Nadia.
The music is so good in these.
Now I don't have to hear Mr. Zubair yelling at me every day.
Oh, he's just a worry wart is all.
Is that her
Don't
dad?
lose heart. Everyone loved your performance. Huh?
Hey, get back here, Buster!
Swaff! Aw, here you are. Who's a good doggy, huh? Aw, come here. Aw! Have you been eating some extra treats? I can barely lift you anymore.
I love how the
Every day spent
culture is reflected in the music, you know? Like the instruments that they use. Awesome. 102. 103. Go.
It's your movement. You're still not getting it.
Alright, okay.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Finally, we're done.
The hell is that?
Without everyone's tireless efforts, this special place wouldn't exist. I always wish the show could last a little longer. Thank you for coming to watch our performance.
Thank you for having me. Alright, this next one is Nahida. Happy birthday. Go.
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday.
I remember the music in her trailer being very good too.
The Knight of Flowers and his retainers
I think it was
found
hers.
me. Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you.
Archon.
The Sub-Zerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me.
That's Naya?
Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye.
Maybe not.
When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday. In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found me. Oh, Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. The Sub-Zerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered
So she had two
around.
dreams? Or she had two...
Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye.
She has two... Like... That's interesting that they...
When I woke up, I was riding in the flower carriage. I just had a dream. I dreamed it was my birthday.
I remember the same thing in her trailer too.
In the dream, the Knight of Flowers and his retainers found
Is she like slowly losing her memories or something?
Archon, we finally found you. The people can't wait to meet you. The Sub-Zerus festival began, and everyone smiled as they gathered around me. Finally, I got back on the carriage and waved goodbye. When I woke up, I was riding in a flower carriage. It was my birthday.
Just like in this eternal like
Happy birthday,
dream.
Nahida.
Nahida. Bro. Okay, there's so many questions because of that. I saw her trailer, right? When I reacted to her trailer, I remember it was very happy-go-lucky in the beginning. And just like this, in the last moments of it, it just turns so dark. But this one, it just gradually got more and more dark. I was like, after the first dream, I was like, oh, this is very wholesome. Second dream started, I was like, okay, why are they doing this again? That's interesting. And it's, you know, it was still good though. But then when they got to the third one, it was like she like got drugged or something, and she was like experimented on or something, forced like maybe like her memories were her changing, maybe her memories were getting altered from like what she thought was actually happening to what actually happened, you know, like she was it was either she was her memories were turning back to normal, like the ones that we saw at the end were more real, or these all did happen. But yeah, I think it might be like she's remembering all this stuff because this stuff did happen, but then that's like the current situation that she's in right now, and she needs to get like saved, bro. Because bro, she's in like this, in like this barrier. What is she used for? Is she like a sacrifice used like for the forest or something? Let me what she was saying. The Night of Flowers. The Night of Flowers. And it was cool how it was like, well, not cool, but it was depressing, but it was also cool how like the meaning of their words changed. Like at the beginning, it was like, yo, it's wholesome and so happy. But then as we grew like closer to the end, it was like, you know, horror, fear, and everyone was like looking like ashamed or like guilty, like maybe like they're using her as a sacrifice, and they're heading towards this I'm assuming the barrier, right? And then they're walking away from it. So she might actually be a sacrifice. I don't know why the hell they chose her, like dragging her there. That's creepy as hell, bro. That's such a good trailer though. She's definitely one of the most interesting characters that's piqued my interest from these trailers. All right, this next one is Wanderer Ashes. Y'all told me this is the Shogun's, or as I suspected, he was related to the Raiden Shogun. I said the little brother, maybe her son. Well, I don't think I said son, but I was thinking in the back of my mind, but I said her brother because look closer to her age, but yeah, that's her son. Go.
Once more, I have lost my heart. It hurts.
Hold on, let me go back to this for a second. I was trying to see the resemblance between this and like the, you know, like the structure that was keeping old girl, the last one in like the barrier and stuff. It looked kind of similar at first, but I don't know.
I have lost my heart. It hurts. My skin feels
heart.
like it's on fire.
Metaphorically?
Burning me alive.
I might be for real.
Turning me to ash.
You mean you wish you had a heart? Have you ever heard this story before? There once was a puppet soldier whose greatest wish was to be with the ballerina doll forever and ever. But the soldier didn't have a heart and didn't know where his feelings came from. One day, his owner didn't want him anymore and threw him away into a fire.
Yeah.
But even in the flames, his eyes never left the ballerina. The next day, the people found a tiny heart in the ashes left by the fire.
Probably ashes in the shape of a heart. But that's not a real heart.
Maybe, but what if hearts can be born from ashes?
How dare you die like this?
She died?
And break your promise to me.
Yeah.
What a joke. It's just
Did
ashes.
he kill her?
Nothing left but ashes.
He was like trying to...
If only I could have burned to death in that fire too.
It might not have been him.
No. In fact, I wish I'd never been born at all.
Was he just created to be a puppet? Like a
Never been born at all.
He's looking at himself.
Is that
similarly
really
like
all you wish for?
Similarly like the Shogun. Damn. Similarly like the Shogun, he was like looking at himself and it looks like he has to like harden his resolve, you know? To become like a soldier. It's kind of sad. But I wonder how actually like how deep like how close are they for real? Like him and the Shogun, how close are they? We didn't see her at all in this, so I'm assuming not very close. Maybe she had like he just hung out with a friend. He just left home. I don't know, the only way to know is to actually play the game or watch something else. Alright, this next one is all Hatham. Questions and silence. Go.
The origins of writing are lost to time, and it is forbidden to investigate the genesis of language. But since their inception, these symbols have silently recorded everything. The skies, the stars,
hieroglyphics,
the mountains, and the birds. Conflict. Peace.
I was interested in history and language.
And people from all walks of life. Words are strung together and edited, history made, and archived for posterity. The scribe records not only the truth, but the questions that leaves unanswered. Many of them will remain unanswered forever. The profoundest eternal questions are met only with a boundless and eternal silence.
Alright, the last one of this part is Dehya, Dawn Over the Sand. Go.
Dia? Can the wall really keep the sandstorms out?
She never meant for it to keep anything out.
The wall.
Don't you think Sumeru City's a bit far, Dia? She'll get homesick. Besides, who knows how the people in the rainforest will treat her?
Please, can't you let us in?
No, entry's prohibited.
But the sandstorm is raging, and we have a child with us.
You hard of hearing, no means no.
Come on. This way, quick. Easy now. Watch your step. Don't worry. If they do find you, I'll handle it. Relax. Just trust the Dendro Archon. Things are
Archon. We heard that from the other one. Her name was Archon.
But what
they called her Archon.
Isn't that like your whole life savings?
Archon might mean something. Might mean something else. But she's clearly this girl is very kind.
Care of the girl.
We saw that from the
Your
trailer.
generous donation will be used to provide for the desert orphans. I'll need a name for the fund.
How about the Wall of Hope? That wall was never meant for keeping things out. It was for protection. I hope the kids can forget about all the sandstorms and have a chance at a real life.
Damn. What a nice girl. Alright, that was the last one for this part. I really enjoyed these. Got to learn more about the characters. Some got me very intrigued. Some I didn't learn as much as I would like. But that's also part of the charm, because you know they're not going to tell us everything. Obviously, if I wanted to do that, I just watch the lore videos, but it got me at least a little bit interested in these characters, which is the goal of these. Yeah, let me know if I missed anything from these. Again, let me know if there are some more that I'm missing that are actually like gonna fit, like not like the short ones, like the 8-second ones, like an actual proper trailer that I'm missing. I'll leave the wiki page in the description so you guys can check. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed my reaction. If you guys did, then please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll try to get part 2 as soon as possible too. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.